We are here to simply protect ourselves and the people that we're working with from elements that are out there who actually want to kill us.
No matter your religion, no matter your race or even your nationality, you're a target. Today, a Catholic family mourns the loss of their 2 children. They were only 7 and 4 years old. The 2 died in a bomb blast in Baghdad. Iraq has been a secular state for decades, although many religions are practiced here. Across the country, prayers are offered for a conflict-free Iraq, but the funerals go on, daily events. More than 100 civilians die every day from attacks, crossfire and bomb blasts. Since the war was officially declared over in May last year, 6 South Africans have been killed, another 4 injured.
Sure your weapon is up straight.
Despite this, there's still a massive influx of South Africans into Iraq. South Africa is the 4th largest security contingent here, many former members of the old SADF. But there are also South African contractors in Iraq, pilots, engineers and technicians. As many as 4,000 South Africans could be working here, earning up to $30,000 a month. But doing business in Iraq means you could be arrested once back home. To get to Iraq, many South Africans fly to Cairo or Dubai. They then take the route through Jordan, where no visas are required. To enter Iraq, you only need a valid passport. South African Marius van der Riet is an ex-SADF member. The United States awarded him a $150 million contract to rebuild the Iraqi media network. He has a team of 60 South Africans overseeing the project. He's also recruited a massive South African security contingent.
We have a logistics contract, and within that logistics contract we have to do procurement internationally. We ship everything into the country. We then warehouse it and then we ship it to all the different sites in Iraq, because we are supporting an organization called the Iraqi Media Network, and through that we are making sure that all the hardware, all their equipment, we make sure that they have it to be able to continue with their job.
On March the 19th, 2003, the United States, with its coalition of the willing, invaded Iraq. They set about bombing radio and television stations. The aim was to cut all communication links so as to paralyze Saddam Hussein's elite Republican Guard. Iraqi TV, Saddam's propaganda machine, was destroyed. Twelve other communication stations were also blasted.
What happened during the war? I mean, are you guys starting from scratch? Everything is being started from beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you
We have
explain
only the structure. The concrete structure only stay now. Okay. But everything is out.
Conflict inevitably brings out the dogs of war. After the invasion, there was a scuffle for lucrative business contracts. Many South Africans moved in.
We got about 32 stations all over Iraq. It's FM, it's AM, it's television. We have a newspaper downtown that's got a fabulous circulation now. It is Iraqis managing every single site, creating news and entertainment. For instance, this site out here was literally a bomb site. It was 2 huge big craters. There were buildings that had just been crushed. And we had to clear that, rebuild it, and then start rebuilding the site to recreate from ground zero the Iraqi Media Network.
Before April 2003, there is only 1 TV in Iraq, and also there is 2 channels, but it's still 1 TV programs. But now we have many channels, which is a private channel, and also there is international channels. So that's make a challenge for us, for the technician, engineering, and also for production.
As the new head of the UN mission in Iraq, veteran diplomat.
But setting up the network costs lives. More than 8 men working for Reeds Incorporated died this year. They were all Iraqis. At the time, they were trying to rebuild satellite stations across the country. For a foreigner, merely crossing a street can mean death or kidnapping.
Moving up.
To keep workers safe, it's essential to deploy a massive security contingent.
As one of the only South African women here, it's not really as dangerous as I thought it would be, primarily because the security teams that we work with are so professional. You know, even though I'm part of the team, I get treated as a VIP. They are such gentlemen.
The South Africans have come under fire on many occasions while trying to reach this construction site. The militants who attacked them accuse the South Africans of spreading American propaganda through the media networks. The South Africans have encountered another problem. A few days after the war, squatters moved onto the sites and refused to leave.
Iraq is known internationally as probably one of the danger areas of the world. We are here to assist and to work, but remembering that you must have security around you at all times. Your day-to-day task, first thing you look at is security. Your movement, first thing you look at is security. Anything moving to a site, security. So within that, if you are just responsible about security, it's workable.
Make sure it's fitting nicely, both sides. Push it forward. There's your weapon nearly finished now.
To help protect their team, the South Africans have started to train Iraqis. These are the latest recruits, now part of the South African security contingent. This is the first time they've been taught how to use guns.
Eyes on the target.
More than 600 Iraqis will eventually make up what's called the Facilities Protection Unit. It's a special unit, tasked with protecting many different foreign companies. The men will protect construction sites, hotels, water and electrical plants, as the multinational forces have their hands full.
Yes, they are helping us with their experience, and we are very glad that they are joining us. And this is what we understand, and we like to cooperate with them. Also, that they respect us a lot. They treat us in a very good way.
In the beginning, obviously, the coalition forces were responsible for the protection of everything around them. Their tasks got different, and so they can't be expected to drive out to every single site in Iraq, helping a contractor do the construction of a site. And so we have to protect ourselves to be able to do that, simply protecting ourselves to do a task. We are just helping them to understand better how to defend themselves and their sites. So we train them in discipline, we train them in the use of the weapon they have, we train them in how to just simply stand guard and what to look for and how to go about it, to just do their job better.
But teaching Iraqis how to use guns could mean violating South African law, the Foreign Military Assistance Act.
Nobody wants private violence, not nationally, not internationally. The only people that should be allowed to exercise force are the defense forces and the police forces. So the act is very broad. It tries to capture virtually all possible activities that could lead to this problem of using of private force. Probably most of them are breaking the law simply because they will not have applied for a license or they will not have obtained a license. There is a general exemption for purely humanitarian or medical services. But the moment you are providing security services, protection of buildings, of individuals, training of individuals for that purpose, advising of people or governments for that service, then you do need the license. The law has a very broad approach. Your fine or your term of imprisonment can be from 0 to endless.
Most of those people are individuals who left